Possibilities cloud computing can offer the small and medium enterprises in South Africa. Thanks to the explosion in the South African smartphone and tablet device market, the consumer demand for cloud computing has increased thanks to sites like Facebook, Flickr, and YouTube. While cloud computing has been developing rapidly in the first world, the lack of internet bandwidth and infrastructure in South Africa has meant it has not been adopted as much in this country. However, improvements in internet bandwidth over the last 5 years has raised the attractiveness of cloud computing, especially to SMEs. So what exactly is cloud computing? Cloud computing can broadly be defined as the delivery of computer infrastructure, platforms, and application as a service. These three types of clouds are technically known as infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Currently, mobile phones are seen as powerful business tools, not only in South Africa, but also the rest of Africa. Mobile entrepreneurs are using voice, text, or social media to promote their business. They are also using all the resources of the internet to research for best practice, marketing their business, and interacting with potential clients from around the world. Understanding the different types of cloud computing. As you look at cloud computing, it's useful to understand there are three types of services offered. Firstly, infrastructure as a service. This delivers computer infrastructure as a service, which includes servers, software, data center space, and all network equipment. All available in a single bundle and billed as per usage in a utility computing model. The advantage of this approach is that you can expand and contract as needed. The second level of cloud computing is platform as a service. It is a combination of a development platform and a solution stack, delivered as a single service on demand. It provides infrastructure on which software developers can build new applications or extend existing ones, without the cost and complexity of buying and managing the underlying hardware, software, and provisioning hosting capabilities. In other words, it provides the supporting infrastructure to enable the end user to develop his own solutions. One of the main problems with platform as a service, however, is its locking potential. Customers selecting a particular platform as a service are more likely to lock themselves into the vendor, forcing them to use and adapt the predetermined development environment provided, limiting developers' flexibility and control. Migrating to another platform as a service provider with a different infrastructure architecture can then become a costly and complex undertaking. The third type of cloud computing is software as a service. It is perhaps the most recognized of the three cloud computing types. It provides access to software service in the cloud. Examples are Google Docs or Gmail, which gives you access to word processing and email in the cloud. No documents or mail are stored locally, and you can access your content from anywhere. All backups and updates are handled on the back end of the provider, greatly simplifying software maintenance. Software as a service is software that is deployed over the internet and is available to the end user as and when wanted. Hence, it's also known as software on demand. While software as a service offers several advantages like accessibility from any location, rapid scalability, and bundle maintenance, there may be certain security concerns, especially for those users who desire high security and control, as that domain is in the hands of the provider. Pros and cons of cloud computing. One of the pros is the access to completely different levels of scale and economics in terms of the ability to scale very rapidly and to operate IT systems more cheaply than previously possible. It is also easier to change management of infrastructure, including maintenance and upgrades. The offerings improved agility to deploy solutions and choices between vendors. It also offers an on-ramp to new computing advances such as non-relational databases, new languages, and frameworks that are designed to encourage scalability and take advantage of new innovations. The cons range from the security concern of enterprise data that is stored in the cloud, the risk of lock-in to cloud platform vendors, also the loss of control over cloud resources run and managed by someone else, and also the service reliability. The maturing and availability of cloud technologies now provide small-medium enterprises with a unique opportunity to address these problems with a marginal increase in operational expenses. More importantly, it will open up new possibilities for small-medium enterprises in the way it conducts its operations and ultimately interacts with its customers. This is the creation and capability platform that will serve the needs of growing businesses in South Africa. Business requires stable and resilient bandwidth to drive operations in the cloud. To this end, cloud service providers still need to be assessed on integrity, reputation, and trust, just like any other service provider. There is also no need for African companies to build data centers or to go the traditional IT implementation route. Instead, they can outsource to other markets and focus on their core business. Who is ultimately responsible for leading the migration to cloud? The move to cloud is not a technology issue, but a business one. The CEO and CFO are becoming more actively involved in the decision-making process because of the business benefits and the potential cost reductions of migrating. Cloud calls for executives to challenge their thinking, to look at old problems in a new light, and to create new opportunities. South Africa can easily become the cloud computing hub of Africa. South Africa can outsource and be the central point of this new IT service.